What is up, my fellow gamers? In today's video, we got our highest damage build and tank build for the Swordbearer class in Gogo Muffin. Like us up for more amazing game content. We also got a brand new coupon code over the Christmas break. This was Christmas Eve, actually. So let's go ahead. Let's enter this code in case you did go ahead and miss it. It's going to be GOGO, and then it's capital N, and then all lowercase ATTO, capital Y, capital T, confirm. I would say the Swordbearer is definitely one of the more free-to-play friendly classes. I've actually been enjoying this class a lot more than my Archer Ranger class. So I definitely suggest, if you are free to play, this one is just a lot easier to party up with other people and all your different trials and stuff like that. So for our main highest DPS build right here, it's going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to mostly take the first preset that is recommended. So there's two recommendations for this. We have our high damage one at the top and then our defense one at the bottom. The defense one I do not like. We're actually going to adjust this defense one to make it more of a true traditional tank. What I'm going to recommend is, if you're a brand new player, let's say you just started and you chose the Swordbearer, you're at a very low level, you should mainly focus on the damage build first, trying to go ahead and get through all of the main story missions, the campaign missions and stuff, just grinding yourself up to a higher level. Don't worry about the tank build yet. The tank build is something that you're kind of working towards for when you do start to do those like trials. Over here, when you're doing like all this content, this is where you want to do your tank build. But when you are just kind of grinding this, going and doing these little boss missions and getting through these campaign chapter quests and stuff, that you're going to be doing your damage build. So the damage build, like I said, is pretty straightforward. You can see it right now on the screen. The only thing that you would possibly change if you want is this top one right here. This is Power of Thunder. That is one that you could possibly change if you wanted to with the Mark of Vengeance. The Mark of Vengeance is going to give you kind of like better single target damage. So if you want to do that, you could. Otherwise, just taking the first recommended high damage build is going to be the best. When it comes to your talents, you're going to go ahead, choose the Thunder Thrust. And then what we're going to be doing is choosing the left side. So we're going Earth Shaker, Gathering, we're going with Thunder Possession, and then we're going with Thunderous Strikes. This is going to be like the best for just getting through those early chapters, the easiest to deal a bunch of AoE damage and stuff like that. The right side can also be another viable option, but the right side, I feel like there's a little bit more single target, and for us, we're really just trying to do AoE damage at the beginning to get through this, and then we're really mostly going to be doing a full tank build. Now, from there, if we're going to be doing our tank build, what we're going to be doing is going to our presets. And this is the tank build that I have set up that I like, and I've been enjoying this. First one we got is going to be Warcry. We're going to deal a bunch of damage, and we're going to do the taunt ability. From there, we have the Banner of Courage, which is going to increase our defense. Then finishing it up, we have the shield right here. We're going to reduce the damage by a percentage, and we're also going to gain a shield. For our passives down here at the bottom, we have Raising Morale. Each time an attack is successfully blocked, it's going to increase the skill damage taken. And then we have Stalwart Blood. Each time you take a basic attack damage, we're going to increase our attack. We then have Blade Armor. Each time damage is taken, we're going to reflect it. Then we got Fearless Vanguard. Upon entering battle, you become the priority. Each time you are attacked, you're going to reduce the damage. Now, one that I've been trying to experiment with is the Berserker, pairing this up with Warcry. And if we take a look at that, Berserker is going to increase all our damage, but it's also going to increase the damage we take. And you can see right here, it says Warcry no longer taunts enemies, but can interrupt spell casting. What I'm doing is I'm actually using the Warcry instead of taunting the enemies. I'm using Warcry along with the Berserker, so that way I can interrupt spell casting, as opposed to the fact that we have Fearless Vanguard. So upon entering battle, we already become the priority target. So I think this is a really cool combination. I've been using this. It's been pretty successful for me doing the trials and such. Now for our tank build, once we get to level 60, we're going to take these bottom two. So we're going to take the Unwavering Bulwark. however you say that. And we're going to also take the healing magic. So these two at the bottom, you're not going to have those for quite a while. You can see we got to reach level 60. So once we do that, we'll go ahead, we'll take those two. For your highest damage build, I actually don't have really good pets on this account, unfortunately, but we can go ahead, head on over and take a look. For the highest damage build, it's going to be the same pets that we took for like our Ranger, Wayfarer, Archer build. Demon Hound, Ice Valley Colt, some honorable mentions, Smarty, the Shadow Raven, but Demon Hound and Ice Valley Colt being like two of your main big ones for just putting out the most damage possible. For our tank build though, we're going to be taking Blade Hound. It's going to increase all damage by a percentage and it's going to reduce the damage taken. This is going to be the best one for our tank build. And then the other one is going to be the Polar Shadow. We're going to increase all damage and immediately reduce the cooldown of our tactical skills, which is going to be really, really important, which is going to really help us out for doing our defensive abilities, increasing our defense, doing all that stuff, being able to use our tactical skills more often. Now for some special skills, we do have a few other options. We have this character right here for their special skill. It's going to increase our defense by a percentage. So, you know, any pet for their special skill that's going to increase our defense, increase our HP, HP regen, anything like that is going to be important. Polar Shadow's special skill gives us an increase to our HP. This one right here, special skill, it's going to cleanse a debuff on the character every 60 seconds, which can help out. As far as recasting your gear, the stats to look out for are pretty straightforward for your damage build. You're going to look out for accuracy, crit, haste, determination, things like that. For our tank build, we're going to mostly be looking for block. So block is going to be really, really important for our tank build. So I would hold off on that until you're getting a little bit closer to your class change 1. Right now, like I said, you should still be kind of focusing on the damage build, leveling up as fast as possible so that you can get to class change 1. And then once you're really close to like class change 1, then you're really going to become more of a tank. That is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see you later. Peace.